Hey guys, it's G, and let's make this beautiful blue swipe. So today I'm working on a little coaster. I'm going to be using a medium consistency that, if you've seen my videos, that's the 2-to-1 Floetrol to paint. And this is the same recipe throughout, with the exception of the swipe color. The swipe color is the same recipe, but it just has a couple drops of silicone in it. So spreading out my base. While I do that, I just wanted to let you know I've launched an online course on my own website, gpours.com. This is a course where I teach beginners all the fundamentals of acrylic pouring. So if you've never taken a class before, or if you find YouTube videos very confusing because it assumes a lot of knowledge, my class is what you've been looking for. It's very affordable, and you can also buy it on a payment plan for 3 months. Do check that out. I'll leave the link in the pinned comments below. So now that we have a nice level base, I'm going to start adding my colors. So the first color I'm putting down is green turquoise from Art Creations. Amsterdam have a similar named color, but it's a little paler. It looks a little more like aqua, so I prefer the Art Creations one. This is a primary yellow. Primary yellow will work way better with this because it leans more towards the greens than it does the oranges. And oranges with blues tend to mix into brown. Like orange and blue is a good way to mix brown. It's one of the colors that you use to mix skin tones. So when you're using blues and yellows in the same painting, you want to use yellows that lean towards green, not towards orange, right? And likewise with the blues, you want to use phthalo blue, primary blue, turquoise, aqua, that side of the family, not ultramarine. Ultramarine and yellow will give you a very faded green. Okay, so that deep turquoise that went on last, this is the swipe color. It has a couple of drops of silicone, and I'm just gonna use a paper towel for the swipe. Right, it's not even a paper towel; it's a regular tissue. Okay, nice and steady. Pull the paint. Depending on how thick your paint is, the speed at which cells come to the surface will vary. If you're using Floetrol, if you're using a thin recipe, it comes to the surface quickly. If you use glue or varnish like me in Cairo, the elastic pouring mediums, Liquitex pouring medium, for example, the ones that are really sticky and really elastic, those actually slow down cells. And that's where you'll need to use a heat gun or a torch. I personally use a torch, and you'll see me do that right now. But I like to tilt before doing that because I want to minimize the warping of the cells. All right. I find that if I torch all the cells to the surface and then start tilting, I end up with a lot of wobbly stuff around the sides. Okay. Let's get the torch and just start to apply heat. I like to use the torch on the lowest setting so I can safely get close to the paint. If your torch is really high, it's gonna burn that skin layer at the top very quickly. So it makes it very hard to get close with the torch. If you want to keep it safe, lowest setting, you can get pretty close and it'll be fine. So long as you're really moving your hand quickly, you should be fine. It doesn't really take that much heat to bring the silicone to the surface. And there you go. Let's take a quick close-up with this. Yeah, nice clusters of cells. I should mention that I did stir the silicone in a lot, so you will get lots of clusters of cells, as you saw at the bottom and at the top in the yellow. And yeah, this was G. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.